Hello everybody, welcome back to another shorter video. I wanted to do a quick one looking through some of Lasha's lifts because he's absolutely killing it. He is the strongest weightlifter of all time. He's gearing up for the European Championships in Albania where, you know, rumour has it he might be finally snatching that 227, 500 pounds. We might see a 270 clean and jerk. These are numbers that sound stupid and as though they were made up, but they actually may be the sort of thing that might happen. So let's take a look at his lifts. Okay, so I'm starting off somewhat, I mean, he basically builds and gets better and better. This is obviously pretty light for him, 195. I guess he does this for a double. This is really not that impressive. We've seen him do doubles in the snatch with significantly more weight than this. But this is just a look at, I suppose, some of the stuff that he's been doing. By the end of this video, the lifts that we get to are really exciting. Here's 210. And then, of course, after that, he's going to do 220 kilos. Barely looking strong. And this was basically, you know, he'd had more than a month off at this point after setting, you know, the heaviest total ever, 495. 495? At 492 kilos. So jumping in here, this is 180 kilos for a set of 5 off blocks, which is just ridiculous. Now, there's a rumor that's gone around, and you know, to be fair, it's come from some people who are way in the know about this sort of stuff, that Lasha has snatched 230 kilos off blocks. And honestly, looking at the ease with which he does this, I might have to agree. I mean, there was no point during this lift where it looks like he might miss. Like, technically, it's just so nice. Every lift, he just catches it, it locks in place, there's no wobble. There's just the perfect amount of sort of tension in the shoulders to stop it from going backwards. It's never too forwards. It's just over and over drilling, I guess, somewhere around that 80% mark for him in the snatch. But 180 kilos for a set of 5 is the heaviest set of 5 on video, surely. Must be. Also, a huge shout out to Dr. Georgie. Absolute legend, physio of Lasha for putting these videos up. Without him, we wouldn't be able to see these astonishing lifts. Okay, next, already he's up. This 210 kilos for a pull plus snatch. Now, obviously, the most we've seen is 225 from him. We've seen that a few times now, both in training and competition. Comment on the side from Synth Guy, gearing up for 227. He may well be. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something kind of like that at the European Championships this year. Very nice. Okay, 245 kilos. Now it's written by 2. Normally... Oh, there's a front squat chucked in there. Clean front squat jerk. That's really impressive. So 270 we know is his best. This is 25 kilos off that, which is just shy of 10%. So this is around 91%. For a couple of sets of clean front squat jerk. This is the kind of weight that I guess Gormanasi and Vrazdat Lalian would be hitting on probably their 3rd attempt, honestly. There's not really any other super in the world right now who's actually clean and jerking more than this in competition. So to be doing this, you know, as part of a complex multiple times in a session is just filthy. Over now to some back squats. We've got presumably the hand of coach George Asanidze on the barbell there. Nobody else dares go so close. Or is so intimate with Lasha when he trains as Georgie. Looked also like maybe Lasha was going to dump it there as he does, and then got the word from Georgie that no, we got another set that you need to do, so don't do that. The speed as he comes up. You know, Lasha's one of those guys who generally weightlifters, I've always thought when I see them in person, like the big elite best weightlifters, they look smaller in person. When you see, you know, a 64 or an 81 or a 96 or a 49, they all look smaller in person. Lasha is one of the few people who look significantly larger in person when you see him. Okay, so now we've got some lifts that I've not yet seen. These came out 3 hours ago. Looks like somebody at Weightlifting House has already liked them, which is interesting. So not me. Okay, 205 kilos. Wait, was that no foot? Was that no foot? The second one was, and the first one was too. I was kind of expecting a full snatch there, and then it looked like he caught it with a narrower stance than he normally does. So Wait, 205? Jesus. In my mind I was thinking, okay, he's done 210 for a double. But of course he hasn't done that with a no foot. The no foot variation significantly makes it harder. You know, as we spoke about on a recent episode, there are multiple reasons why. One of them is you can't really finish with perhaps as much vertical velocity as you'd want. You've got to pull under a little bit quicker, otherwise, you know, the feet are going to come off if you finish as powerfully as you would normally. That's incredible. Compare that to the 190 from, what was it, like 3 weeks prior to this? It's sensational. So what else has he done? This also came out 1 hour ago. 220 kilo overhand grip clean and jerk. What does that mean? Is that a joke? Is that a troll? Overhand grip. Oh, that means no hook grip. It's a no hook 220 kilo clean and jerk. Yeah, I've never seen him do a no hook variation. Again, lots of reasons why the no hook variation is so good. One of them, again, in part, sort of forces you to some degree to synchronize the pulling under a little bit better. Again, you can't finish as fast as you normally would, or you let go. So it teaches you to kind of feel like you're more as a unit with the bar, feel the floor a little bit better, move a little bit nicer because you can't just rely on such an explosion. That is impressive. I mean, try deadlifting 220. I'm sure a lot of you can. Try just double overhanding 220. Very few of you can. And then jump under it. None of you can. All right, let's go to Lasha's page quickly, just see if there's anything else we've missed off. Doesn't look like it. Okay, this is just a different angle of that 245 clean front squat jerk. Again, we were looking at, what was it? It was about 91% of his 270 here. Yeah. I mean, it's not the most amazing set we've ever seen from him, but it's still very impressive. I'm still just buzzing about that 205 no foot double and the 220 no hook clean. I mean, that is such freaky strength. It's unreal. Very nice. Very fast in the turnover. Pops out. Dare I say it, goes a little bit wider in the jerk than he used to. That jerk was really nice. Can we just watch that one more time? Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Pops out a little bit wider than normal with the grip. Alright, I'm going to pause it on the split. Look at that. Front knee perfectly over the heel. Bend in the back knee. Heels pointed slightly out compared to the toes, which are pointing slightly in. Locked out beautifully. Wrists back. God, you don't see 180 kilo men moving like that much these days, do you? That's a really nice lift. Okay, so there we have it. There's Lasha Talakadze and his training. He's looking phenomenal. I'm really excited to see him at the European Championships. There's not going to be a great battle there in his category, and we talk about this on the news show this week. There are 3 other Armenians, Farazdat Lalin, Gorman and Simon Martirosyan, who I told you guys was moving up to Super. Some of you didn't believe it, but he is, so he's going to be there. There's not going to be much of a competition, but you know, I guess at this point, the only person Lasha can really compete with is himself. There's no one in history who's doing what he's doing, so hopefully he finds it within him to, I guess, continue to expand what he believes he's capable of doing, which is certainly greater than what most of us believe that he was capable of doing. But year after year, competition after competition, quad after quad, he's showing us why we should never doubt him. I'm not going to doubt him. I know that his goals are 500 kilos in the total because he's said it before. So, yeah, I think it might happen. I'm not thinking it's going to happen this Europeans, but I think it's going to happen. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Please make sure you click the like and subscribe button. We want to hit that 70k as soon as possible, and I'll catch you all on the next one.